This one, this is my princess. This is my princess sister. She said, why is Gabby your favorite princess? And then she puts JK, JK. And then she puts, why do you sing? Me. I'm kidding. Why do I sing? Ever since I was 5. And I think I had seen my dad singing. I think it was at a party my dad was singing with, I don't know if it was mariachi or banda, I don't remember. But ever since I had seen my dad singing, I was like, hey, I was like, that's cool, what is he doing, you know? So then I would sing, and the song that I remember he was singing was Árboles de la Barranca. And that, I fell in love with that song because I was like, if my dad knows it, I want to know it too. I want to sing with him, you know? So as a 5-year-old, you know, I would like, mimic, when you're small, you mimic. I had mimicked my dad, he was singing, so I'll be like, oh, mimicking the words that I knew as a 5-year-old that were in Spanish. So then as years passed, I would hear the song over because he had a CD, so we'd play it, and I'd be like, oh, I'll be like, mami, pon este disco el número 5, esa es mi canción. So she'd play it, and I'd sing to it, and then I'd be like, otra vez, and then like it should just keep like repeat, so then it got stuck to my head. So as I grew up, that was my song. That was, I would say, the only Spanish song that I knew by heart. As years progressed, my family kept pushing me. They're like, come on, you have a beautiful voice, sing. And I'm like, okay, but I turned, oh my god, when I tell you, I'd turn pale. I'd turn this color, not even gonna cap, not even gonna lie, I'd turn this color, like my whole body, I'd start shaking. I'd turn so pale, my body would be so cold of how nervous I was. Because when I was small, I would think, oh my god, what if I sing it wrong? What if I say a letter wrong? They're gonna laugh at me, they're gonna make fun of me, because you have that mindset of people are gonna make fun of you if you mess up and stuff like that. So then I sang that song for the first time ever in front of a lot of people. Was at my quinceañera. But obviously I kind of sounded rough because I had never sang with live music, so I sang with a banda, and obviously their way of playing it is totally different than the way you play it on a CD with their banda. So it kind of sounded off, but I tried my best and I was so happy. But that was the first time I ever sang in front of people, I guess you could say, a live audience, a big audience. That was the first time I ever sang in front of people. To an audition, but I sang in English, but it was after prom, so I had lost my voice, but I still went to go sing because I love singing. And I had told my mom, I was like, Mom, I don't feel so good. I had lost my voice. I was like, Mom, I don't feel so good. And we were in the car, and I was like, but I still want to go, I'm not gonna give up. Like, just because I'm sick doesn't mean anything. I don't want them to be like, oh, she didn't show up. Like, like we don't want people who flake, I guess, kind of, you could say. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give it my best shot. I'm just not gonna talk no more. I'm gonna drink water. I'm gonna stay quiet until that time I have to sing, and I'm gonna sing. Even though I sound bad and everything, I'm going to sing. So I get up there, and there's 10 of us. There's 5 on one side and 5 on the other side. And there's people, I had heard them over talking, and they're like, oh yeah, this is my 5th time coming, or this is my this time coming, or my first time, or something, And I was like, wow, I was like, that's crazy. I was like, how many times people have come to audition and are not giving up. And I was like, damn, I was like, if I don't get it, that's how I'm gonna be. And obviously in my head I already knew I wasn't gonna get nothing because I was sick and I sounded, you couldn't even hear me. So I was like, I know I'm not gonna get nothing, but seeing them pushing and keep going, like that's exactly how I am, that's what I want to do. So then I get up and I'm like, I tell her the song. I sang This Is Me, which is, I believe, my first YouTube video ever, which is what, 5 years old, 6 years old. But I sang that song, and I was like, I'm gonna sing this song from this part. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice, but I'm still gonna give it a try. And then she's like, okay, whenever you're ready. So I look in front of her, and then I just closed my eyes, and then I sang my part. And then she's like, okay, thank you. And then everybody clapped, and I sat down, and I was like, I know it didn't sound the best, but at least I gave it my shot and I didn't give up, you know? I didn't stop. I didn't say, oh, I can't. Like, I closed my eyes because I didn't want to see anybody, so I could pretend like I was at home in my room singing. So I just closed my eyes and I just sang. Yeah, that was my first time. My mom had she had seen, they're like, oh my god, they're gonna be there, there's gonna be people, there's gonna be they're gonna be holding auditions, you should go. And I was like, but it's in Spanish. I was like, I really don't know any Spanish songs. And then my sister, when she used to live with us, she'd be like, oh my gosh, she'll always sing this one song, and it was short, and she's like, I love this song so much, and this and that and that and this. And then my mom was like, oh, I love that song too. And they're like, you should learn it. And she told me this on a Friday, and the audition was on a Saturday. So I was like, shit, okay. I was like, but what if I don't have time? What if I don't have enough time? I was like, okay, I'm gonna practice, but if we don't, you know, let's not go, kind of. So I practiced for a whole day. I could you not, it was probably like 6 hours that I practiced the song when she told me, and I had memorized it. I kid you not, I memorized a freaking song in 6 hours in Spanish. So we went, I met, what's her name? I think it's Rosa and Jaime. They're like funny people who do Instagram videos. So I had met them. We took pictures. They're like, oh, what are you gonna sing? So I like sang a little snippet, and they're like, wow, your voice is like, you sing really good. And I was like, thanks. And then I had made friends there. I think I remember, if I am correctly, the lady's name was Michelle. I think I don't remember. Well, it was a lady, and then it was a boy I had met. But we were all like kind of in a group, so like we became friends, so like our nerves would go down and all that. So I'm sitting down and I'm shaking and I'm turning pale, and then the lady, I'm not sure if her name was Michelle, but we're just gonna call her Michelle for the sake of the video. So she's like, don't be nervous, you got this, you sing so beautiful. And I was like, thank you, okay. So then I went up and then I sang, and then they had asked me why, oh, if you get chosen, what are they asking me? Or why is the reason you came to sing, or something like that. Like, I guess, like, what was my reason of coming to audition? And I said the truth. I said, because I love singing. I want people to hear my voice, to get to know me. I want to expand my singing, like, you know, I like in a career kind of way, but I said it all in Spanish. I was like, yo quiero que todos me reconozcan, yo quiero cantarle a todo el mundo, yo quiero que sepan que yo tengo una voz y que, you know, tengo talento, you know. And then they're like, oh, okay, thank you, we'll email you or call you if anything, and this and that. But now that I'm older and I see the show, is they just want people with sad stories. Like, I'm not saying it in a bad way, okay? Because I know some people, obviously, they do go because something tragic happened in their life. But I feel like that's the only people that they choose, that have, like, tragic stories and all that. And it kind of made me mad and sad, because I was like, I said the truth, and I said everything. And I said the reason why I'm here, because I love singing. I love singing, and this is my passion. This is everything to me. And I was like, but it sucks that they just... that's the only type of stories they want to put out so people could see. And, you know, I was like, that kind of sucked, you know. But yeah, but the reason I sing is because not only, I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but not only do I have a gift of singing, I guess you could say, but it makes me happy, and it makes me feel like me, you know. And after seeing my dad singing and being happy, and whenever I would sing, my parents would be happy, my mom and my dad, just seeing their smile on their faces and seeing me sing, it made my heart so happy. And that's the reason why I sing, to make my family happy, to make me happy, to show the world that I have this amazing gift and I want to share it with everyone. I just want people to hear me, you know, for who I am and the way that I sing. Because everybody has their own way of singing, and I want to express my way of singing, and I want people to hear me and be like, oh my god, that's Julia, I know who she is, and she sings so good, like, you know. yeah, that's why I sing. I love you, Gabby. And last but certainly not least, most embarrassing moment. Just can I help you? Well, I can't pinpoint just one because everything I do is literally embarrassing. I love embarrassing myself, embarrassing my friends, my family. Like, that's literally like a wire built in me that I just naturally embarrass myself. And I mean, at this age, at this point of life, I don't care no more. Like, one time, it was in middle school. I was getting out of the pee locker and I thought I had seen my friend. So I'm running towards her and I screamed and she didn't turn around. So I'm running, I jump on her back, I get off, and could you not, it wasn't her. It was another girl. I jumped on a random girl's back in school. And I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, okay. I think I've only told this to like probably 3 people in my life. And besides the people who like lived it with me. Hold on, I need to change my battery, it's gonna die. Okay, I put a new battery in. Okay, here you go. I am here to make you laugh. So enjoy this embarrassing moment story. Okay. So when we were small, we would always go to my aunt's house during, it was August, the ends of August, the beginning of September, which was our Thanksgiving break. I said August. I probably meant our fall break, but I said August, which is our Thanksgiving break, but Thanksgiving's on November, so yeah. So we would always go to my tia's rancho. And I remember it was my cousin's Cassandra's birthday, and my aunt had brought out her horses. We had to ride the horse, so I was riding it, and the horse stops and it looks down, and I was like, okay, come on, horsey, like, you know, like, move your ass. And the horse doesn't move, so I was like, what the hell's wrong with the horse? It's like, it's broken. I was like, he's not moving or nothing. I say. This is no one lets it go. Every time I see my tios and my cousins, no one lets it go. So before I look down, I go close, I look at everybody, I'm like, hey guys, look down, and my ass rolls and tumbles. I almost hit a fucking rock, but I tumble down and everybody just starts laughing, and I was like, bruh. I get my ass up, I run inside the house, and I go and cry because I was embarrassed. I was trying to be cool. I was trying to be that cool cousin, like, hey, you know, I know how to ride the horse, guys. Like, se pueden subir conmigo, yo les enseño, yo los cuido, vénganse. No. I fell. I kid you not. It was so embarrassing. My cousins were all just there laughing at me. Nobody even helped me. I think they did, but I don't remember. But I mean, at that point, I was just mad at everybody. But I fell off a horse. Not just any normal way that people fall off. I rolled off its fucking neck like if it was a slide. But yeah, that was that one. I want to say that one was my most embarrassing story. There's probably more, but I can't think right now. But that one's like, that one's always on the top of my head. But yeah, thank you to my beautiful friends who asked me questions. I love you guys so much. You guys are the real ones for asking questions. Everybody else who didn't ask questions, it's okay, maybe next time. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I haven't said this in a while because of this vlogmas has me kind of crazy, but I haven't said this in a while. If you are new, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. Share with your family, your friends, your tias, your tios. Make them laugh, your abuelitas. Like, next time, if y'all want, next time I'll make a Spanish video. Like, leave it down in the comments, whatever you guys want to see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as always, I love you guys so fucking much. I could just give y'all a fat ass kiss. But thank you so much. Hope you have an amazing and blessed day. Peace out, guys.